One thing that I also feel like is that respect should be mutual. Since we've been dealing and going through it, this guy over here decided he no longer wanted to wear his ring.
I feel like once we get to a place where this respect is restored, then we can wear the ring.
So if it was a question from Yandy about your ring, what would your answer be to her?
My concept of wearing a ring is, people together as one. I'm trying to get there.
Not there yet.
But what is the part, the together part or the one part?
It appears that Mace is finally returning to his true love, Erica D, and Yandy is a complete wreck. The only thing holding her in that situation is that Yandy's pride is her marriage, and she lost it when Mendeecees supposedly secretly married the woman she despises the most.
Man, listen, I don't know what to say, man. I feel that we are in a dark place. It's been going on for a while now. If this is going to be, then, you got to take this serious. If it's not, then you got to let it go.
Do you feel you guys are at the point where you may let go?
Yeah.
Is the commitment keeping you more than the love right now?
Absolutely, 1,000%. It's supposed to be forever, but it don't have to be forever.
Well, I feel like letting it go is not an option. The thought of life without you, that's not an option for me. I'm just devastated at how he feels. It seems like he's hopeless. Nothing has ever made him say or consider us being apart. I didn't think it was this bad. I'm just worried.
It looks like Mace is finally getting back with his true love, Erica D. Meanwhile, Yandy is falling apart. The only reason she's sticking around is because her marriage is everything to her. But she lost it when Mace reportedly married the woman she dislikes the most in secret.
I feel like in Mendeecees, where if he builds me up too much, he'll think like I'm too big-headed, and then I'll just feel like I don't want to be with him or I'll leave.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think you're absolutely wrong, and that is not actual facts.
I could get an award from one of the top Black organizations. Let me ask a simple question. But it might be like,
I never say
but it might be like, yo, congrats on that. Versus,
what? I don't even talk like that. First of all,
exactly,
I never even talk like that.
You
You
might be like,
humanize me. What are you talking about?
What would be better is if it was.
Yeah, all right, I'm ready for this scene to be over. This getting dumb. She have grown since I've been incarcerated.
And you
came home.
you watched it.
Yeah, and I'm proud of her.
I think you talk yourself into feeling like I'm cool, I'm fine. But your behavior says, I'm not really cool with it all. And right now, what I feel like happens in my observation is you kind of take it out on Yandy, I'm gonna be in the car, can we hurry up and go? As opposed to, let's figure out how we can be in this. But what can't keep moving forward, and I hope you agree, is that Yandy feel unsupported by the #1 fan that makes the difference in the world. And that's you.
We thought things would finally go well for Yandy when Entz went to prison. This gave her a chance to relax and take a break from holding the family together. She focused on saving her marriage, and they even went to therapy to fix their problems. But no matter how hard she tries, trouble keeps coming.
He completely denied Yandy. He said that this girl was crazy, that this woman was his into the music. I had nothing to worry about. And she continuously came around and sat outside in the car crying in the rain and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. I mean, something's going on. This lady's not doing this for nothing.
Yandy no longer wants to see Maze with Erica. Now that he's moved on to her, the tension between the two women has lasted for years. The situation has only worsened because Mace continues to play games with both of them, making the conflict even more painful and difficult to resolve.
If the roles were reversed, would you hold me down?
If the shoes was on the other foot, I don't know what I will be able to do.
And that's a problem. So, Mendeecees finally admitted that he doesn't know if he would have stayed if the roles were reversed, and that's so hurtful because people have said to me, you doing all this, would he do that for you? And I've always combated with, yeah, he would. We love each other. But to hear him sit here in my face and be like, I don't know.
Listen, I'm telling you the truth.
Like, that's so unfair.
If you've been following their lives, you probably know how much Yandy hates being wrong. She's too proud and focused on her image to admit that Mace never truly loved her. He hardly showed affection, and Yandy often acts like their marriage is perfect. But before Yandy came into the picture, Mace's girlfriend was Erica. They even lived together, had matching passports, traveled on vacations, and spent time with his entire family. Samantha, Mace's first baby mama, openly admitted that Erica was the one woman he truly loved. Mace never fully let her go, and it seems like Erica is who he truly wanted to be with all along. Even while Mace was with Yandy, he always had ties to Erica. She took care of his child when neither Mace nor Samantha were around, proving how involved she was in their lives. It's clear that Mace knew Yandy would face a difficult journey, and that he was a potential threat to her happiness. He left Erica for Yandy, hoping to be with someone more successful than him. However, even after marrying Yandy, he always had one foot in Erica's world. Now that Mace is out of jail and has money, there are rumors that he may have secretly married Erica without Yandy's knowledge. This would be heartbreaking, especially considering how much Yandy supported him. She dealt with his complicated relationships with his baby mamas, his disrespectful mother, and worked hard to take care of him. She never once complained. Yet, he later told her that if their roles were reversed, he wouldn't have supported her the way she supported him. He also admitted that he only married her because he had to, not because he loved her. This revelation must have been devastating for Yandy.
Baby 10 months behind me, you're the go behind.
And it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. Just like anything that I hear about you, it doesn't matter. You have to just own up to where you are in life and what it is. That man has never claimed you. You ain't never been nothing but a sludge. That man has never said you were his girlfriend to anyone.
We got matching passports with the same stamps, vacations.
Way back,
2004. I put cars, apartments in my name for him.
That's what slides do.
We have the same address legally still to this day.
No,
but
you
go
don't.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, you don't, and you never have.
Actually, I do, boo-boo. I knew Yandy was gonna be on some bullshit because she was running her mouth, as usual, so I came with my receipt. Mendeecees and I traveled the world together, had apartments together.
I can tell you that some men seem to have a lot of nerve, and it's hard to ignore. Mace and Erica have a child together, so they'll always need to communicate about parenting. However, rumors suggest that when they meet, it's not just about co-parenting. There are whispers that they might be involved in more than just discussions. On the other hand, Yandy has been mocking Erica, calling her son a break baby, and accusing her of being a way for Mace to act out. Reports say Erica eagerly accepted Mace's proposal because she feels Yandy has ruined their relationship and wants to get back at her out of spite. Yandy never knew about the tension between Mace and Erica until recently. She only saw how her husband treated her poorly, despite her efforts to keep their relationship strong. Now that she understands Mace has been deceiving her all along, Yandy has confronted him, expressing her frustration. She is upset that he never stood up for their marriage and ignored all the sacrifices she made to get them to this point. Even though things around her seem to be falling apart, Yandy refuses to let Erica have the last word. She is determined not to give up without a fight. Yandy has repeatedly said that her marriage is for life, and it's rumored that she's been pressuring Mace to stop talking to Erica about anything unrelated to their child. Yandy has also been publicly criticizing Erica, accusing her of trying to break up her home and calling her just a baby mama. However, Erica is not taking the disrespect quietly. She's been sharing old photos of herself and Mace to show that they were close long before Yandy came into the picture. The whole situation has become complicated, especially since Mace has made it clear that he has moved on and doesn't want to be with Yandy anymore. There are people who believe Mace no longer cares about Yandy and is simply going through the motions. Some even think Yandy is too obsessed with him to see the reality of the situation. They argue that she should have known what she was getting into from the start. When you try to fix a broken person, it often leads to this kind of pain. At this point, Yandy has two choices. She can either walk away and let go of the relationship, or she can keep fighting for something that seems to be slipping away. But how can she continue to fight for a marriage when her husband doesn't believe it's worth saving? What do you think Yandy should do? Should she end her marriage and move on, or should she continue to put in more effort? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to like and subscribe for more updates. See you in the next video.